Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about something that's been happening for a couple of weeks, and it has to do with this young girl, Christiana Idu, who was kidnapped by a friend of hers, also raped and killed. Now, when this case first came out on social media, I was watching on someone's channel where the person was analyzing everything that happened, talking about the whole story, putting pictures online of the girl and the guy and all that. And of course, I went to the comment section. And in the comment section, people were sympathizing, everybody were giving their 2 cents on the case. But there was one comment that caught my attention. And it's an attention from this comment came from this particular man. And the comment had something like, these girls of nowadays, they dress anyhow, blah, blah, blah. They will do anything for money. It serves them right. And out of curiosity, I decided to, go further and click on this person's page, like, because I couldn't understand what prompted. And if you see his profile picture, it's definitely an elderly person. What will prompt a man to come to social media and say something that insensitive at a very trying time like that? And then and you would think that somebody like this coming to social media and talking crap would be wise enough to make their account private, but no, he wasn't that smart. His account was very much open. And then I was going through pictures and everything about this person, and this person is a married man. And in the picture, you could see that he has a daughter and a son. Now, my question is this. The girl, I will say his daughter is about, if you ask me to judge, is about 5 to 6 years old from what I could see in the pictures. What I'm trying to understand here is what this man in his comments is saying is, in the nearest future, if his daughter dresses inappropriately, dresses in an indecent manner, in a seductive manner, men are very much open to rape her. That's all that comment said. It's it's so sad. Now I want to ask a question. For those of you that are watching this video, do you think that because a woman dresses seductively or indecently, she deserves to be raped? Now, don't get me wrong, I am never going to advocate for inappropriate dressing. Because let's be honest, let's call a spade and start telling ourselves the truth. Some women be doing the most. There are some things that some of you wear, you should never even wear that clothes outside your house. But that is the outfit you decide to use and go out. And the one that cracks my head so badly is the fact that is the things that some women actually even wear to church. These are things that you can't even wear to your place of work, but you feel it's appropriate for you to wear it to the house of God. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not saying it's okay to rape somebody because they are indecently dressed, because till tomorrow it will never make sense to me how that is a reason. But it still doesn't mean that you should dress carelessly. We're seeing the things that are happening around here. If somebody can come to a comment section and come out and say something, and this is a father who has a daughter, you think that your own daughter is spared? She's going to grow up one day, she's going to leave the house, because the people who are being raped are people's children. They come from decent home. This Christiana girl who was raped and killed, I've been seeing videos online, I've been seeing pictures of her. I can't see anything that is indecent about the way she dresses. She comes from a good home. The guy who raped her, they go to the same church. So are you going to tell me that she was indecently dressed? You know what? Let's put that case aside. There's this case that is trending now on social media that happened in France. I'm going to give you a quick summary as to how this whole thing came to life. Now, this particular man, between the ages of 60 to 70, went to a supermarket and was caught recording underneath the skirt of a girl. He was apprehended by the police and his phone was seized. And when they went through his phone, the things the police saw in that phone shocked them to their bones. And then a further investigation was being carried out, and that the they found out that the people assaulted in that video was his wife. And this thing was going on for decades. Now, there is a website, and I think the name of the website is something she doesn't have to know or she doesn't need to know. He will recruit men from that website and invite them to his home. He will drug his wife and ask these men to sexually abuse her. And he will watch and he will record, and sometimes he will partake in it. Now, he has terms and conditions. You can't wear perfume so that she doesn't smell it because he drugs her. Sometimes these men will come and they will have to wait somewhere else because the, the medication or whatever he gives her has to kick in. Now, I remember when we were growing up, as a female child, I'm here in Nigeria. And as a female child, 7 o'clock should not meet you outside. 7 p.m. should not meet you outside. Your parents are already calling you. Where are you? Where are you? We were made to believe that the home was the safe haven for us. Outside was where the wolves were. But guess what? The wolves are right underneath our noses. There was a research carried out. 73% of rape cases are done by people that you know. People that you and I know, they are not strangers. 73%. So at the end of the day, you're not even safe in your own home. You're not even safe around the people that you know. These things are going on daily. Every day you come to social media, you're hearing it. Now, for those of you who are still saying, yes, you're still standing with your full chest and saying the women deserve it because they were seductively dressed or whatever. This man's wife is about 60 to 70. What is sexually appealing in this woman? I've seen videos of her, I've seen pictures of her. There's nothing so fantastic about this woman, if I'm being honest, and I'm not throwing shade. There's nothing exciting about her, but you go ahead and rape that woman. Now, it doesn't even end there. He wasn't just doing it to his wife, he was doing it to his daughter in laws. There were videos on his laptop with his system that they found. There was a folder he created and he named it abuse, and they found over 20,000 videos and pictures. Mind you, this thing has been going on for decades. So just imagine, it should even be more than that if we are being honest. Like, how can, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, it's a fetish, it's a fantasy, but truth be told, there are some things that happen in your head that should never be brought to light. Now, you know what? If some of you are still saying, yes, yes, a woman should be raped because of how she sexually dresses, and you're still, even with this France case that's going on, and you're still on that, what about pedophiles? What about people that sexually abuse children? What is sexually appealing in a 2-year-old child? How long are we going to continue? You know what is so irritating in all of this is how the victims are being blamed for the bad things that have happened to them. How can somebody be raped and the first thing that comes into your head to come on social media and open that pit toilet you call a mouth and say they deserve it? If it were your daughter, would that be the same energy you bring to the table and say she deserves to be raped? Sometimes the comments some people make just show you how sick they are. You may have not committed the crime, but you are very much guilty of that crime if you can say it serves them right. We are seeing what is happening these days. It's no longer you going out there, it's in the home, it's people you know, your church members. There was one story I was reading one time about a girl who was raped by her father, and she confided in her mother, and her mother beat her and blamed her for why the father raped her. This is your husband. Do you know what it takes for a rape victim to come out and speak up? There are so many people who you will never hear the story. They will take that secret to their grave, not because they are not bold enough to come out, but because the victims are always blamed. The victims are always blamed. Nobody is judging the crime. It's like the world right now, we always like to justify the evil that people are doing. Nobody is really concentrating on the crime, on what somebody has done. What is really your excuse to rape somebody? I till today I can't understand. I feel sorry for a lot of parents who have teenagers, who have young children, because the thing is, you're sending them into the world. They will go to the university. They're not going to live with you forever. So you're in constant fear of what somebody could be doing to your child. And for those of you who come and think that, oh, thank God I don't have female children, thank God I'm not a parent, guess what? Even male young boys are being raped by aunties, by maids, they are sexually abused. So don't come and, for those of you who are acting like it's not my business, it's just a matter of time before it comes to your doorstep. And what are you going to do at that time? What are you going to do? And the funny thing now is that it's no longer young girls. As long as you're a woman, you're a victim. Old, young, wrinkled, whatever, you are a victim. How would you feel if your mother calls you in the middle of the night crying that she was raped? No, how would you feel? So now are you going to say that your mother was dressing seductively and saying, come and rape me, and they raped her? Nobody leaves their house. Nobody wakes up one morning and thinks that somebody is going to rape me. There's nobody's forehead that is written rape me. So when next you want to carry out that act, maybe you should think properly. If we're going to even about seductive dressing, there are a lot of mad people on the road, mad women on the road, walking around naked. Why are people not going to rape them? And trust me, if you do that, you need deliverance. You need Jesus, because I can't even comprehend how sick you are of a person. And then they will catch somebody and the person will be saying is the devil. Will you shut up that dirty mouth? Was the devil holding the girl down for you to rape her? Did both of you commit the act? We're just here blaming an innocent person for what he did not. He didn't push you there. Be accountable for your crime. And it's so funny because people are getting away. We only hear the story, and then before you know anything, the case is closed. Nobody is talking about it again. Some of you don't know the trauma that these people have to live with for years. Some people in their 50s, they are still traumatized by something they went through when they were younger, raped by an uncle, a friend, somebody they knew. These cases are flying around everywhere, and every day we are seeing it, and yet we are still keeping quiet. Are you going to wait until it happens to your child before you start to act? Are you going to wait? It's like the only crime we've ever committed is just being women. We are not even seen as anything. We're just seen as just sexualize us. That's all you guys see. This kind of things just make me sick to my stomach every day. It makes me sick because it's like the world is not safe anymore. The homes are not safe. Nowhere is safe. It's like everywhere you look, all you're just thinking about is somebody trying to take advantage of you. Sometimes I sit and I ask myself, what did Sodom and Gomorrah really do that was so bad that God had to destroy them? Because what is happening right now, oh Lord, I don't even know. I wasn't born in that time, but trust me, things are getting worse. Things are getting worse. To be honest, this is not the kind of video I would like to do, but it pains me. See, when you go to the comment sections and you hear the things that some people say, ha, I'm just like, really? People are so wicked, so vicious that you will open your mouth, you will come to social media and say it serves them right. Somebody was raped, and all you can say is it serves them right. May your daughters not be victims to such things. May your sisters, may your mothers, may your cousins not be victims to such things. And to be very honest, even if they are victims, I don't think these people will care. Many of these people that have been caught, I bet my life on it. If these people were not caught, they will never stop. And I'm going to say a few things before I end this video. Number one, it's the woman. As you all can see, there's really nobody really genuinely fighting for us. So you people have to sit up and do better. Sit up and do better. At this point, we are fully aware right now that everybody is a suspect. Everybody. I don't care if it's a family member, a church member, or a what member. Everybody is a suspect, and you need to sit up. Secondly, it is to those who commit these crimes. All I can say right now is, may you get what you deserve. Because I promise you one thing about life, what goes around comes around. It's just a matter of time. Those people that got caught never thought they would get caught because they've been doing it for a very long time until they got caught. So just continue. Time is running up on you. And lastly, to everybody or anyone out there who has been sexually abused, who has been raped, you're a victim of all these things, I pray that you get healing. And you can only get that healing in God. I pray that God gives you the strength to scale through whatever you've been through. This is not something I wish for anybody. I genuinely pray and I hope that you find healing. And with that being said, I'm going to put this video to an end. Kindly like, subscribe, share, comment. Feel free to leave your opinions, your thoughts, whatever you think about this whole rape thing going on, how you genuinely feel about it. The comments will be very, very and highly appreciated. Until next time, it's bye.